Okay, so welcome back. There's one thing about this component so far. It's pretty dumb. There's no feedback, so when you log in. Oh wait, I forgot to start the server. Let's do that. Do do do. And there we go. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, this component there's no real feedback when you log in. So if you do username, password, you do indeed get logged in, and the auth is true, and the current user is set. But if you hide the console, you don't know if anything happened. So we're gonna fix that. Um, Hold on, dude. Really quick. First, we're just gonna create an error component so that when you post with a typo or no, actually, let me check if this works. Okay. So yeah, if you put in a typo or the wrong username or even the wrong password, the error message gets used somewhere. So we're just gonna make a error component. So touch source components error message.jsx, and then we're gonna open it here. Also, the app component is now stateless, so let's get rid of this. All right, so error message. It is also going to be a stateless component, much like our app component. So React from React, we're not going to need the component submodule, I think is what it's called, and we're also going to import connect from React Redux. Okay, so let's create the error message, and it's gonna be stateless, so it'll look like this. And we're gonna go with the arrow function syntax, the single line syntax. So instead of curly brackets, we're gonna use parentheses. Uh, that just means that we don't have to write the return here. Um, Mostly because we're only sending back one thing, so it's a little extra to add in the curly brackets. So also we need to export the error message. Or actually, we need to connect it to the Redux store. And then finally, the component. So the error message needs the message from the store, which the first parameter is going to take in the store, and it's going to return the object of error and store.error. So this is mapping the store's error to the component's props, the property. And then this needs to be a div with the error. Error is coming from the properties, so we need to add it here. So in a stateless functional component of React, the parameter that's coming in is props. But if you don't destructure it, then you have to type in props here for every property that you use. So instead, we're just gonna destructure error, and there is gonna be a problem because at first error is null, and So it won't actually let me. Um, no, I'm not gonna risk it. Let's add a little JSX magic. So let's check if the error exists, and if it does, we're gonna send back a div with the error message. Error.message. Save and test it out. Submit. Add error works, but nothing's being displayed. Message is no. So error dot message. Something's wrong. Let's see. Add error, sending in the error. That looks right. The reducer. Export default states, message, no, action, action type, singular. Let's try that again. User pass messages is now empty. That's different. Huh. Action error. There should be an error. Tested the API here. Second user error is no. Message. Is it in here? Error auth is authenticated. Let's see, const error from error response data. Dispatch. Add error. Let's console log. Console log error here to see what is happening. We open up console, submit. This is a XHR error, so that's not. That should be right. Let's try response.data. Try that. Okay, that looks right. So, wait. Let's go one level deeper. Oops. Dot error. Boop. Undefined. Okay. Okay, we went too deep. So let's do this instead. So we're not destructuring it because it's not coming from the data. Save. Submit. Check Redux. Message, message. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. That's good. We actually want the message here, so error dot message. Let's try that. Submit. Invalid username, password. Okay, that's good. So now, oh, did I even import this yet? No, I didn't. So app, quickly import our error message from dot slash components slash error message and error message, close it. Error dot Boop. Okay, cool. That works. Now let's clean up some stuff. So here we're checking if the error exists, and then if it does, we're adding a div with the error message. And then we have to open up another set of curly brackets because this is JSX and this is JavaScript. Just like how this part is JSX and what lives inside the curly brackets is JavaScript. So, okay, so I don't actually like having a div within a div like this, just because it's a little messy. So I'm gonna add in the fragment that I mentioned earlier, and change this to fragment as well as this to fragment. So a little bit of refactoring. Cool. Our error message works, and that works. Okay, so a little bit of a short video, but I wanted to start the auth, making it a little smarter. In the next video, we're going to introduce React Router, mostly because I mentioned how I wanted the auth component to be reusable, and the auth type, I want it to come from the URL. So it'll be /register or /login. And to access the URL, we're gonna need React Router. Well, we don't need it, but we're gonna use React Router for this application, and it's a good time to introduce it. So, yeah, in the next video, we're gonna set up React Router, and then start hooking things up, and actually have files in this page directory. Okay, I will see you next time.